Happy New Year. I'm Danielle Redden, for those who haven't seen me my entire life. Last year at Epiphany, it's actually really funny because I kind of choose a word for myself anyway, and have been doing it the last 4 years or so. But last year I got stuck, and I couldn't think of anything. It was really convenient that Ren said that we were going to have this star thing where you pick a word. So I was praying a lot, and the word I chose was acceptance. And let me tell you, it became extremely relevant to my entire year. I went to Uganda last January, and the entire time I was there, at first I thought acceptance meant me accepting other people. And it was, in part, but this entire year has been an expansion of what I thought acceptance meant, and kind of God showing me how He accepts me and how I should there and go and like accept His people as well. And so when I was in Uganda, one of the huge things that happened was that I was accepted by this family who didn't even know me. And it was such a humbling experience, and it taught me that humans in our very nature yearn to be accepted. And one of the most terrifying things I realized is that I fear not being accepted by people. And it's just so overwhelming. And I was trying to think, why is this such a big deal? Why is not being accepted by someone so painful? And God kind of showed me that real and true and meaningful acceptance isn't just letting someone be next to you in a line, or letting them eat at your lunch table, or just not being mean to them or hanging out for a day. Acceptance is so much more intimate, and it's like welcoming in the true inner person of someone else into your own life and encouraging them for who they are. And so when I was in this other country and felt really alone at points, to know that these people, even though they didn't understand me 100% and I didn't understand them, and why we did life the way we did sometimes, it just meant so much to know that they saw me and I was loved. And that for me became what I desired, and that's what acceptance was, is this taking upon yourself to love someone else for who they are. And I realized that as I yearn for that, everyone else does too. And a part of being in God's kingdom is seeking out people who may not be accepted all the time, and to kind of take them into your own life and just see that in the same way that God sought us out and accepted us and where we are and loved us so deeply and intimately and wanted to know who we are, that's what we're called to do. And it's painful and it's hard. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a hard year struggling with okay, how do I accept people? And then how do I accept the situations God has given me when I don't like them? And how do I accept trials? And how do I take all those things into my inner being and let it change me? And it's only with Jesus that I've gotten this far and kind of accepted God accepting me, where it's okay, I'm here and I'm all messed up and life is really weird, but for some reason, God loved me, and I'm going to let that change my life. And that's kind of been a small snippet of my year, kind of wrestling with the word acceptance. And I look forward to how it will continue to change me. And I also look forward to what the new year and new word will also bring.